We all just saw the Odyssey except for Mark. Mark is continuing his I refuse to watch movies.
It's not even on purpose. I don't know if y'all have time.
Mark did a whole podcast for camp about the Odyssey without seeing the fucking Odyssey. Nobody cares about the old Odyssey.
Source material. I'm going to ancient sources.
Son, the ancient sources are fake too.
Nah, that's real to me. That's real to me.
This is the funny thing about, like, everybody's like, oh, Nolan's interpretation from the Odyssey is different from the real one. And it's like, we don't have a real one.
Yeah.
We have some guy's interpretation of the Odyssey like 700 years later.
No, Zeus is supposed to be Greek, bro. You can't make Zeus fucking Asian or whatever.
Wait, was he Asian in this?
Nah. But if they did make him different races, that'd be hilarious. People would still be mad about it. They'd be like, dude, Zeus is supposed to be a white guy.
Did you guys think at all about, like, all right, so Alex saw it. Obviously, Miles saw it. Mm-hmm. Al's going to take the wind right out of his sails. I already know he's like,
I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair.
Which is very Greek,
Can I be honest with you? It's
myth.
very. I ran out the theater because I was watching this theater and there was literally 12 people in there and it was a tiny theater. It might have been like 60 seats. So like the exact opposite of how Nolan wanted you to watch this movie, right? It could not be more opposite. And they all had like cartoonishly gray hair. It was like 12 old people.
That's the theater you go to get some head, bro. You don't watch movies there.
So, yeah, because they would have no fucking clue. But anyway, they were all watching it, right? And I don't even know why I brought this up.
You ran out.
Oh, I ran out because I didn't want to hear any of the old people complain. Because I saw Superman in that same movie theater.
Okay.
And before I could get out and feel the joy of the movie that I really liked, they were like, oh, it's not like the old Superman. It's a little bit different. So I ran out.
Okay.
Before I could have anybody mess it up. So when I hit the chat and then you later that night said to me, you're like 3.5 out of 5 stars. I was like, it's okay. I already had 24 hours of enjoying this before Alex ruins it for me.
Yeah. Now, the beauty of old people watching this is that the cameos don't take them out of it. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing. Lupita Nyong'o took them out of it immediately.
Yeah, probably that, maybe a little. But like my buddy went and saw it with his mom, and she was like, the opening scene is Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And he goes, fucking Travis Scott? And she goes, what actor is that? So like she had no idea. So all the cameos, Elliot Page, they're just like, all right, these are human beings.
My shorty didn't know that was Travis Scott until after the movie. I was like, you know?
But everybody got so upset about the Travis Scott pick. Like, I get it.
No, they got upset about the black people.
No, not even about the black shit. Also, there was probably mad black people in ancient Greece, right?
Yeah, it should have been more.
Oh, really?
In the movie.
Let's not get carried away.
Hamilton.
Yeah. What happened to all them when they went to hell? The only time everybody's black in the movie is when they're in Hades. That's kind of fucked up, right? Come on, Nolan. You're better than that. But yeah, like I assume the idea was this was an ancient poem and poets back in the day would retell this story to people. So they're taking a modern poet and starting the retelling of the story through him.
Yeah.
Is that far-fetched?
No, that's what the defenders would say.
And that's the only rapper that fucking Nolan knows, probably. Like, I mean, dead serious. Like, you would be surprised how many people get cast in things based on like their kids liking.
Yeah.
So Nolan's kid's favorite rapper is probably Travis Scott. He thinks that's the only rapper that exists. Yeah. And he's like, I got fucking Travis Scott.
I got the rapper.
Yeah. And everyone else is like, oh, it's because he likes Batman. There's no correlation whatsoever.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how the Odyssey was told. There was a bunch of people like in bars and shit basically back in the day, retelling the story over and over, big Greek festivals. And they would like kind of change it, add their little things, put themselves in it. You know? Also,
just want to clarify, no spoiler alerts this entire episode. So you guys, if you haven't watched it, you will be completely
you don't have
fine.
to say that. Yeah. This is a 2,000-year-old story.
Well, I just wanted to say that because we're going to spoil the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
So it's a fun little game. It's a fun little game I was playing, but no spoilers.
If you haven't heard anything about the Odyssey at this point, dude.
I know. Fast forward to this part right here if you don't want to hear about the shit.
No, we're not doing that.
Spoil Passion of the Christ.
Fuck that. We're not doing that.
Miles is going to put the timestamp right here, guys. Right?
I'm going to put timestamp where Al cuts something out of this pod.
Anyway, I didn't have any issue with the Travis Scott like opening up. I kind of saw what he was going to do. And also, if you think about it, like, if the history is oral, it's an oral tradition, right? Like this story has been maintained over thousands of years before people were writing anything down simply because it was a fire story and people like to retell it, right? So kind of the movie is a lot of it is told through story.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like Matt Damon's character is talking to Charlize Theron and she's like, tell me what you remember. And then Look at this story. And then you heard John Bernthal's characters talking to Tom Holland, and this is what happened. So the oral tradition exists within the movie, which I thought was kind of fire. It was a nice little nod.
The story in and of itself is a tall tale. Like, it's all told flashback from Odysseus being like, nah, the craziest shit happened ever.
Yeah.
And then him just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, is it foul to say like this is the same way the Bible came together?
No.
Because isn't it the same?
To an extent, you could say. Yeah.
It was just oral for mad long, and then eventually somebody wrote it down, and then some interpretation of it is different from other people's interpretation.
You could say that. The difference being that the Bible is wholly true and pure.
Was it oral forever? None of the apostles were writing shit down?
It was like shortly after the death of Christ, they were starting to like write down letters and stuff like
It's
that.
a long time.
Maybe a decade, something like that, you know? Sources differ on this.
Isn't the old
Is
Testament?
it?
But then you got the Old Testament, you got the
800
OT.
years
You know
old.
what I mean? OT, they're writing that shit down.
No, but like, so what
All
are you
time.
trying to say? That it like didn't happen? Which one are you trying to say didn't happen?
Which one got higher
up
star
for
rating?
Which one's more
It's
believable?
up for interpretation is all.
Why is everybody saying this story is unbelievable? You don't think a guy who's been away fucking bitches for 10 years at war is going to take the long way home? Like, I think people, like, when you go home from work,
Yeah, you take the
like,
scenic route.
fuck it, I'm going to take the Triborough Bridge.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes,
Let me
you're not
see.
trying to get right back to
No, you
responsibility.
got to see the Hudson a little and then come back.
Enjoy the spoils of war.
Exactly.
You win the war, and you're not going to celebrate a little bit?
Exactly. It is funny because they're like, dude, the journey took 20 years. It's like, it took a couple and he was on an island banging Calypso for a decade.
That was another thing.
And Cersei.
They didn't have any, and Cersei, and went back. You know, he went back to the Cersei lady
Oh, I didn't know that.
and put a seed in her. This is crazy.
I didn't see that part.
This allegedly happens after, but he gets the pig lady pregnant without even knowing she is a kid.
that ugly bitch.
But back in the day, maybe it was different.
Yeah, you're at sea for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Sea goggles. It changes things.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and then I guess maybe this happens. I learned it from the internet, so who knows? But has a kid. Kid goes to look for his dad, finds Odysseus on an island randomly, doesn't know his dad, kills him. Marries Odysseus's wife, which is his mother, kind of
Yeah.
half mom, and then Tom Holland's character goes and marries Cersei.
It's so hot.
What version is this?
TikTok, bro. Don't ask questions.
like,
Just
what
keep
the
the show
fuck?
moving.
That's it.
Don't
Schulz
ask
is a little
questions. Keep the
retelling.
show moving. Yo, go see the Odyssey.
It's like people
absolutely
that
fire.
they write their own versions of fucking Harry Potter and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this.
That's literally what this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the version that we got is just like low key. The original version could be ass.
I don't know about that.
It could be ass, and the version we got was the first dude to write it down, and he might have been the greatest interpreter ever.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, anybody criticizing Nolan is like, Nolan made it better than the original. Like, this is, if you read the original, Nolan's version is 10 times better. Because Odysseus isn't a dick.
Yeah.
Like, if he made Odysseus a likable character you could root for that was like vulnerable, that's not Odysseus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odysseus was an asshole. Like, the whole journey is him dealing with his pride. Pride becomes hubris, and he thinks he could take on the gods and all this stuff. And they're like little glimpses of it in the story, in Nolan's version, and they don't even really make sense.